So again, welcome to my YouTube channel, Spoken English Skills. So I hope that all the previous videos we would have seen and got number of benefits so far. At least this surety I am having, and I hope that every video was helpful to you. The pattern would be same again, but in today's video, the part of speech, that is the last one now. Today is the eighth one. So in that case, I have to discuss a lot. So today I may not touch daily use sentences, idioms, proverbs, because preposition, which is the last one, the last part of speech, that is the eighth one. A lot of discussion would be there regarding preposition, and that is very important. If you want to speak good English, if you want fluency in English, so naturally you must know how to use all the prepositions. Prepositions are very important. That's why I didn't touch this part of speech earlier. First, I tried to finish all the 7 major parts of speech, and after that, now I am coming to the last one, but this is not the least one. Very, very important. Uh, Although every part of speech is very important, but preposition plays a very important role. Right? This you will come to know by yourself. Whenever I am going to tell you all the details one by one about prepositions, then I hope that it seems easy for you that how actually you can use the preposition. So today again I have to start with, one thing is common. I have to start with quote, and after that I will take up the last one, the last part of speech, but not the least, very important. Okay, that is preposition. All the 7 parts of speech I have covered. Fine, so just revise because these all are interconnected to each other. Do not skip any video, otherwise the linkage would be disturbed and your self-confidence, right, and your passion, definitely your attitude, everything would be disturbed in that way. So now I don't want to waste much time on this, right? So the quote is, an umbrella can't stop the rain, but make us feel to stand in the rain. In the same way, confidence and willpower may not bring you the 100% success, but it gives you the power to face any challenge or problem. I hope this meaning is very much clear. Like suppose the rain is going on, if you are carrying umbrella, naturally it is not possible for you to stop the rain, but at the same time you are very much safe, right? You are not going to become wet in that way. It is going to save you. In the similar way, if you are having confidence, if you are having willpower, if you are very much confident about yourself, then success is a different issue. But at least you are in a position to face all the difficulties, all the problem very confidently. So it means, what is the outcome? The outcome is that you should be very confident. For example, if you have taken up this challenge to speak in English, so you should be very confident first of all. Without confidence, nobody can achieve anything. You should be confident first of all, then you should have willpower, then you should have positive attitude, then you should have obsession for that, you should have passion for that. All these things matters, all these factors are very, very important to get complete success. Okay, so now I'm going to touch the last one but not the least one, that is the preposition. Preposition. Preposition is that word which shows the relationship between two words, or you can say between noun or pronoun with another word. That another word may be verb, may be adjective, or anything. Preposition. Now you can see, if you will bifurcate this word preposition, the position is at pre in the sense those words which you have to place before noun or pronoun. That's why the name is preposition. Their position is before noun or pronoun. So this is very important. So what is preposition? Preposition are those words which shows the relationship between noun or pronoun with another word. That word might be verb, might be adverb, might be adjective, or whatever is that. That linkage, it means in the sentence formation, preposition plays very, very important role. This you have to keep in your mind, right? So prepositions are very important. Please take care. Whatever I am going to tell you, lot many things. I have prepared lot many things for this. I hope that you will focus on this. Whatever I am going to share with you, right? So first of all, I am coming with rules, and before rules, just I am giving you important tips on prepositions. Prepositions. Now, first of all, preposition must have, very important thing is that any preposition that must have an object in a sentence. If you will bifurcate sentence, there is subject and one is object. Object should be there. If the object is not there, then you cannot place any preposition. In some cases, if you are going to put preposition, then that is not the object. That will become different. That I am going to touch that up. I will give with example. I will explain you with example, right? The first thing is that you have to keep all the, you please make a note also. Each preposition must have an object. Object is very important, number one. Number two, a preposition must be placed before a noun or pronoun. This I have already told you. Prepositions are those words which are usually placed before a noun or pronoun, right? The pronoun following the preposition should be in the objective form. Means if the pronoun is there, that should not be the subject form. That should be the objective form, more or less. Now there are three forms of preposition. Basically, there are two forms of preposition. One is word, that is single word form, and second one is complex form. Word form, complex form. There are two forms of preposition. I am not saying types. Two forms: word form, complex form. This will come to know now. Now one should be well aware that preposition rules to use different prepositions correctly in a sentence. Rules are there, number of rules are there. I am going to touch in a very simplest way, in a very easy to understand way, so that you can understand how exactly you can use the preposition in the formation of sentences. Or if you are going to speak English, then you should know where exactly you have to use prepositions. This is very, very important. Rules are very important. Do not take it lightly, I am telling you. Preposition is very important for sentence formation, for your speaking skills. That's why I am giving too much time. Today my video will be fully dedicated to preposition. One should be well aware of preposition rules, right? There are number of prepositions. Number of. This I am going to touch slowly and slowly so that you can understand, okay? And you should know how to use them correctly in the formation of sentences. Number one is, as I told you, preposition must have an object. Now, if object is not there, suppose if object is not there, then still if you have to use preposition, then that is, suppose in is one preposition. If the object is not there, then this in is not the preposition. This in will be adverb. Adverb I have already told you. That is also one of the parts of speech. So here in is not preposition. If the object is not there, again I am repeating. If you are using preposition, so-called preposition, means exactly, I don't want to make it confused. If any preposition is there, if object is not there, then this word, whatever the word we are using as a preposition, that is not the actual preposition now. No, that will be adverb. For example, she is in the room. Please take care of these examples. Then only you will come to know how exactly you have to use the prepositions. She is in the room. In is preposition, object is room. So it means object is there. So this in is preposition. You may come in. You may come in. Now, in is not followed by any object here. Very interesting. You may come in, but in is not followed by any object. In the previous sentence, there was room. Room was the object. But here, there is no object. So here, in is not preposition. Here, in is not a preposition because it is not followed by any object. Object must be there. This is the very first condition for any preposition. If the object is not there, then that particular word which we are thinking that or assuming this as a preposition, that is not the actual preposition. That will be adverb. Adverb I have already told you. No need to explain it again. Okay? Now, there was a ball before me. There was a ball before me. Here preposition is before and object is me. So both are there. Before is the preposition and me is the object. John has never come here before. John has never come before. Now see here. After before there is nothing, no object is there. So it means before is, what is before? Before is now adverb. Any preposition that must be followed by object. I am repeating it again and again. If the object is not there, then that will be adverb. Do not get confused. Okay? Now, that must be placed before. Before in the sense, as I have already explained you, preposition. Its position is before noun or a pronoun. So it comes before something. Something in the sense, maybe noun, maybe pronoun. Right? For example, I put the notebooks in the bag. I put the notebooks in the bag. Here in is preposition and bag is object. Remember one thing, that you should not end a sentence with a preposition. Suppose if there is a formation of one sentence, there should not be any preposition in the last. Very few exceptions are there that I will let you know later on. Any sentence, whatever be the sentence, that should not be ended with preposition. This is very important. Like, very few exceptions. Why I am telling you? Now you can see here. Whom did you meet to? Question is, whom did you meet to? Here preposition to. To is there, but this is in question form. So it means it is related to something. So here, what is the pronoun? That is whom. So whom did you meet to? To is related to whom. So very few exceptions are there. I already told you. Fine. Now rule number 3. The pronoun following the preposition should be an object form. Object form I have already told you. Like me, her, them. These are all are objective form. These are pronoun also. There should not be any subjective form. Subjective form means I, she, or any name. That should not be at the end. That should not be after any preposition. Preposition should be always placed before noun or pronoun. That should not be after noun or pronoun. The gift was from her. Here, what is the preposition? From. And this is followed by what is the object? Her. Means object is always there. See this. If the object is not there, that particular word is not the preposition. That you have to treat it as an adverb. So be careful. Next rule is, do not confuse preposition to with infinitive to. Very interesting. To is used, to. To is used as a preposition also, as an infinitive also. For example, as a preposition, to me, to Moscow, means the object is there. To me, to Moscow. He has gone to Moscow. He has gone to England. To England. Object is there. But if the object is not there, for example, to sing, to play. Play is not the object. Play is the verb. To play. So here to is infinitive. If any verb is followed by these sort of things like to and all that, so here this to is not a preposition. Here this is infinitive if it is followed by any verb. So take care of all this. Make a point. So here to is not as a preposition. This will be as acting as a infinitive. Again, I am giving you one sentence, that is one example, that is I like to walk. So here to is not the preposition because it is not followed by any object. Object is not there. Walk is verb. So that's why here the to, whatever to is used here, that is infinitive. That is not preposition. Be serious, be attentive, be focused. Otherwise, you cannot understand the basic differences of prepositions or infinitive or adverb. Very important. Fine. Do not, again I am coming to next rule, that is don't get confused with in or into. In and into, both are preposition. In is used when you want to indicate any location. Location means place. Or into is used when you are mentioning any direction. Into, toward something. See the difference. In is indicating the location and into is locating the direction. For example, look in the bookshelf. Look in the bookshelf. Here the location is, exact spot is bookshelf. Look in the bookshelf. Now into, the dog jumped into the well. Action is there, into the well. Means direction is there, into the well. Towards well. So this is the difference of in, using in or into. As I told you, preposition is always followed by a noun or a pronoun. It is never followed by any verb. Again, I am repeating, number of examples I have already given you in various sentences. If any such so-called preposition is followed by verb, then that is not preposition. That will be either infinitive or adverb. Right? So preposition must be followed by object. Preposition must be followed by, means that should be placed before noun or pronoun. You have to keep all these things very simple way. Object should be there, number one. Number two, preposition should be placed before noun or pronoun. It should not be placed before verb. I am telling you again, I am repeating this thing. That will not be a preposition. For example, right, I told you with example, with sentences I have given you this. One more example I can give you. Like if you are using with verb, for example, to walk, even sometimes you might have seen few words like ing, which is attached with ing, walking, playing, right? So if any word is used, any word here I am using preposition. So in playing, in walking, so here that is the gerund form. Gerund form here again you cannot say that we are using any preposition. So this is very important. For example, now next example I am going to relate with another rule. Like he sat on the chair. This, actually in preposition, in case of preposition, you have to do lot of practice. Practice is required. Otherwise, so I am telling you 101% that you may get confused. Whether you want to use in or you want to use on or you want to use by, these all are confusing. You have slowly and slowly you will come to know where exactly you have to use various prepositions and in a proper way. Right? For example, I am giving you few sentences. So you should know where exactly I have used all these prepositions. For example, he sat on the chair. He sat on the chair. On is preposition, chair is object. The book belongs to Ram. Ram is object. Ram is noun also. So before noun we are using to. So here to is pronoun. They were sitting by the tree. By. The tree is object and by is preposition. The sun is above the clouds. Clouds is object, above is preposition. She lives near her parents. Parents here noun and near is there. Near I am using before noun. I walk down the street. Again here down is the preposition. Number of prepositions are there. You might be aware of hardly in, on, by, into, with, not more than this. There are number of prepositions I am telling you. They are in word form as well as complex form. All these things I am going to narrate with you. I am going to share with you. Right? So each preposition must have an object. Again I am repeating. A preposition must be placed before noun or pronoun. Pronoun following the preposition should be in the object form, and there are two forms of preposition: word form, complex form. I have summarized this. Okay. Now sometimes we can start a sentence with a preposition also. For example, to many he was a great hero. So this is okay. You can start with any sentence, you can start with preposition also. So here to many. To is preposition, many is pronoun. Use of before as a preposition. We use before. Where exactly you have to use before? To refer a place, especially when it is seen as a part of journey or as a part of sequence of the events. For example, get off the train just before Bareilly station. Get off the train just before Bareilly station. So here before is preposition. I like to go for a walk before breakfast. Again, before is pronoun. Now the use of before, differences. Use of before, by, till, until. These all are prepositions. If you have to do something before a certain point of time, then when that time arrives, the action must already be completed. For example, I need the product before Wednesday. For example, this is the sentence. I need this product before Wednesday. Wednesday. Now, if I have to explain this sentence, then Wednesday is too late. Means before Wednesday I need this product by any means. So before is preposition. Why we are using before? Because we cannot wait till Wednesday. Before Wednesday we need, because the time is clear. Okay, the arriving time is clear. So it means I need this product in advance of Wednesday. So this is the proper explanation of this. So where exactly you have used the preposition before, where a certain point of time where you need that thing in advance. For example, I am again repeating this thing. I need this watch before Wednesday. Means I cannot wait till Wednesday. Wait. Before Wednesday only I want. Got it? So this is where exactly you can use this before. For example, if you have to do something by certain point of time, then that time is, suppose if that is the last moment, at that time of action can be completed in this way. Can we finish this work by 4 p.m.? So here I am using by. If you have to do something by a certain point in time in the sense, for example, with example it will be clear, because if I am going to explain in this way, might be it is not going to make you understand in that way. With example it will be clear. Can we finish this work by 4 p.m.? See here, I am not using before 4 p.m. Before 4 p.m. means we should not wait till 4 p.m. What I am saying now, by 4 p.m. By 4 p.m. means it should be finished by 4 p.m. Work must be finished, so that now I am going to add another sentence here in this, in continuity. Can I finish this work by 4 p.m.? I have to reach to the market by 4:30 p.m. Now see the situation. By 4 p.m. the work should be finished by any means, because by 4:30 I have to reach that place. So here you have to use by. Means that is the last time. Means by 4 p.m. this work should be finished by any means. To where the exact timing should be quoted, then you have to use by. Okay? Then third case. If something is done or happens till or until a point in time, it happens over a duration of time, starting before that time and continuing up to that time. With example, it will be clear. I will be out of the station till 30th April. I will be out of station till 30th April. I will come and meet you after 30th April. So here the preposition is till. Okay. Another example, I will be there till or until, both are same, until 5 o'clock. Means I will be there up to 5 o'clock, but not later. That's why. You can wait for me till 5. Till 5 means after that I will not come. It clearly shows. Till 5 p.m. it means 5 p.m. is the last time. After 5 I will not come. You can wait for me till 5 p.m. Over. Right? So here the preposition is till. If I will call you by 5 o'clock. By 5 o'clock, by I have already told you. It means I may call you before 5. By 4 p.m. is up to that time I have taken a grace. By 5 p.m. By means not exactly 5. Before 5 o'clock, because no later than 5 o'clock. So by 5. That is the last time. I will be there before lunch. Before lunch, before, if you are using before lunch, means any time before lunch, not after. Earlier to lunch. Okay. So in case of the prepositions of time and place, in is used. Where exactly in is used? For example, in the time situations and in the place situation. Like I am giving you various sentences so that it will be very much clear to you. In the morning. In case of morning hours, you have to use in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. These are the timings. You have to use the preposition in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. In case of months also, I will come in January, I will come in December. In seasons also, in summer, in the winter. Okay? Remember all these things, where exactly you have to use in. A very simple way, right? In the morning, in the afternoon. Here you cannot use at morning, by morning, no. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, in January, in December, okay? In 20 years' time, because these, in case of time and place, I am narrating this use of in. Where you can use this in other sentences also, but here for timing and places. I am giving you these examples for timing, time part and place part. Okay? In a box. In a queue. Be in a queue. Okay? Your turn will come. Be in a queue. In a row, in a car, in a taxi, in a garden. He went to England, in Europe. In Europe, I saw those things. Mean these are the places. In a room, in the kitchen, right? Means few sentences you should know. For your references only, I am using all this. Then on, where exactly you can use on. On Monday, on Sunday, on April 10th, on the very first day, on the last day, on my birthday, on Christmas Day, on New Year's Day, on holiday. I will come on holiday, on my wedding day, on that day, on a bus, on a train, okay, on a plane, on a ship, on a bicycle, on a horse. Means this you have to mug up at least. And this will come after doing practice. At, for time and place, where exactly you can use at 9 o'clock, at noon, at dusk, at dawn, at night, I am not saying in the night, at night, at the weekend, at that time, at the end, I will come at breakfast, at dinner time, okay, at bedtime, at the front, at the back, at the bottom, at the top. at the door, at the entrance. He is waiting at the entrance, not in the entrance, at the entrance, at the exit. Means these all examples are pertaining to place, pertaining to time. Now there are types of prepositions. These are the rules whatever I have discussed with you. Okay, got it? Now types of preposition. This is very important. Although there are 8 to 9 types of preposition, but I will take up 6. These are 6, 7. Very simple and easy to understand. First type is simple preposition. Simple preposition is when the preposition is consist of only a single word. That is simple preposition. For example, on, at, about, with, after. These all are single word. So these are single preposition or simple preposition. Got it? Next is double preposition. These are the types of preposition. I don't know whether you have heard this or not. Types of prepositions are there. I already told you there are two forms, word form, complex form. So word form is there and complex form means more than one word. So these are the types of preposition. Simple I have discussed with you, simple or single, same thing. Then double preposition. Double means where preposition is consist of more than one word. Into. Now there are two words, in and to. You are saying into. So this is double preposition. Upon. U-P-O-N. Up and on. Upon. Got it? Within. With plus in. Within. Onto. Without. Without. With plus out, without. Up to, up and to. These are more than one word, that's why these are called double preposition. Right? So where the preposition consists of more than one word, that is double preposition. First one was single preposition, simple preposition. Second one is double preposition. Third one is compound preposition. Compound preposition is more than, means minimum two or more than two. Right? Minimum two. Next to. Next to. I am giving example. Next to. Okay. She lives next to my house. Next to. So these are compound. Two words or more than two words. As well as. This is also compound preposition. Then there are participle preposition. Participle means like where you are using the preposition ending with ing or en. Following. Follow. Follow is the preposition, ing is attached, following. I am following him. Following, where ing is attached, that is called participle preposition. Okay? Touching, I am touching that flower. Touching, touch plus ing, touching. Okay? This is verb also, but at the same time, these are called participle preposition also. Then disguised preposition. Disguised means where you cannot actually, means those you cannot use them directly. They are in the hidden form. For example, 5 o'clock. O is the preposition. O we have taken from off. OF. 5 o'clock. We are not saying in this way. 5 o'clock. So O is the hidden preposition. That is called disguised. Disguised means hidden. Okay. This preposition has hid itself. That's why this is disguised. Okay. By can be changed into B. On into A. Right? So these are, for very simple example I have given you, 5 o'clock. O. Then phrasal or phrase preposition means more than two words. Like as I told you in case of compound preposition, in the more or less similar, these are similar. Phrasal preposition, that is in addition to. There are 3 words now. In addition to. Right? That's why sometimes we used to say phrasal verbs. These are phrasal prepositions. In spite of, 3 words. In spite of. In favor of. In favor of. These are phrase preposition. Phrasal or phrase preposition. Got it? So these are more than 2. Okay? And combination of, or in a simplified manner you can say this is the combination of preposition or a modifier or an object. 3 things are there. Okay? Then detached preposition is there, it doesn't come before its object. Well, as I told you, if the suppose for example object is not there, very few exceptions are there. That will be in the question form. Okay, so there are very exceptional cases. Then I am coming to a different types of preposition like preposition of time, preposition of place, preposition of direction. I have already discussed also, but at the same time here, where exactly you have to use at, where exactly you have to use at in the time, or at in case of places, right? Or in cases of direction, how exactly you can use the preposition. For example, with a definite point of time, I usually get up at 5 o'clock. When the time is definite, then you can use at. Okay? By 5 o'clock, no. I have already told you where exactly you have to buy. Means you can use the word, this preposition by. Here, at is used when the time is definite. Right? I usually get up at 5 o'clock. At 5, I get up. Now, with festivals also, my son will come at New Year. This is fixed. Okay? At New Year, fixed. Now, in is also used with the parts of the day, with noon, use at, but for months, season, years, he takes a walk in the evening. So here I told you, na, in afternoon, in morning. So here these are the time. So in case of time, where exactly you have to use at, where exactly you have to use in, I have told you. Now in case of place, this refers to the exact point. The tourist stayed at the Taj Mahal Hotel. Exact point is there. Taj Mahal Hotel, or whatever is the name, tourist hotel, whatever is that. So they stayed at. Got it? Now if we are using in is no doubt in is also used in case of places, but for the larger area. For example, he lives in New York. In New York, New York is a very large area, a big area, wide area. So in that case, you can use in, but for smaller places, you can use at. So this is the difference. Okay. Then I am coming to from, where exactly you can use from. That is the directional. In case of direction, where exactly you can use from, where exactly you can use after. Now, from is referring to the point of departure. Departure in the sense Ram parted from his friends. Departed from his friends. From. Here you have to use from. And after, she came after me. See the difference. When the sequence is there, she came after me. Sequence is there. First I came, and after me, she came. So here the sequence. In case of sequence, you have to use after. Right? Ram came after Sita. This is the sequence. Right? And from, where you have to use the from, when the departed. Departed is, depart is there. For example, as I have told you, Ram parted or departed from his friends. So here you can use from. So I think I have discussed, I tried my best to share few of the prepositions in the simpler way, in the simple sentence form, although it is very much difficult. As you can see, this part of speech is very much difficult to understand, right? Because preposition is a wide study, right? Now there are number of prepositions. Now in short, I am going to just narrating the sentences so that you can understand where exactly you can use the preposition. For example, happen to. Happen to, that is the complex word, complex form, right? Compound preposition. What happened to him? Now happen to is a preposition. Inferior to. This pen is not inferior to that. Infected with. He was infected with the flu. Indulge in. He was indulged in bad habits. Right? Impose on. GST was imposed on goods. Right? Impatient to means why I am taking up these prepositions, so that you should know where exactly you have to use of, where exactly you have to use on, where exactly you have to use to. Happen to. Happen is always followed by to. You have to learn this. There is no specific rule. With inferior, always at to, infected with, indulge in, glad of. I am glad of your support. I am glad of your success. I am glad of. Mean these are the prepositions where exactly you can correlate with the words. Impose on, right? Always, wherever the impose word is there, you have to use on. Impatient to. He was impatient to wait for him, right? He was impatient for. No, you cannot use for. He was impatient to. That's why I am repeating all this. You must know where exactly you have to use preposition with these words. Mug up these, it will help you. Ill with, I am ill with, right? Ignorant of. Whenever you are using the word ignorant, always use preposition of. He is ignorant of his strong point. He is ignorant of his weak points. Whatever is that, weak or strong. Ignorant of means of you have to use. OF, right? Ideal for. If the ideal word is there, then you have to use for. Ideal for. Today the weather is ideal for picnic. Today the weather is ideal for going out. Today weather is ideal for making merriment outside. Means this sort of thing. Why I am telling you all these words, so that you should know how you can fix up these prepositions with the particular word. Okay, it will be used in the same manner everywhere. Just learn this. Okay, now come to next word. Under. Under is preposition. The cat is under the table. Outside. They stepped outside the room. Stepped outside the room. He succeeded with. By. She put the glasses by the window, adjoining to window. On the picture are on the pictures are on the page. On the page, not in the page. Okay? From. I got a gift from my friend, not by my friend. From my friend. Means actually it needs a lot of practice. Number of rules are there, number of prepositions are there. Means it is very much difficult to remember each and every use of preposition. This will come up by your practice. Whenever you are going to practice, say for example in the afternoon, you should know that if I am going to quote afternoon, morning, you should always use in. But in case of night, you have to use at night, not in night. Got it? So means this you have to take this much of pain at least. Right? You have to learn this. In time, in demand, in danger, on watch, on the record. In the record, we should not say in the record, on the record, off the record, on the record. Okay? At risk, at one side, by chance, by luck. Okay? If you are using these words, chance, so you can say by chance. Luck, by luck. By luck, he got this opportunity. By accident, he's hurt his lower limbs or upper limbs, whatever is that, right? By accident, by sea, by birth. Okay, he is intelligent by birth. We used to say in this way. So by birth, always, whenever you are using this word birth, then you can say by birth. Got it? So number of prepositions. Now say I am giving you one more example. Very simple thing. Made of, made from. See the difference. These again we are using the preposition with made. Made of, made from. Where exactly you have to use made of? Where exactly you have to use made from? Very interesting thing, and you should know also. Okay? Made of means when there is no change in the condition of the product. When the change is not there, then you can say you have to use made of. I will give you one example. Then only you can get all the clarity, and it will be easy for you to understand where exactly you have to use made of and made from. Made of means when the product or whatever is the situation that is unchanged, then you have to use made of. And when the product or the situation is changed, the condition changes, then you can use made from. Okay? Very important. This is the last one I am going to share with you. Okay, other preposition I will take up on my next video. But more or less 80% I have covered. I think this is sufficient, more than sufficient I am telling you. Okay. I myself has revised all the things even. I forgot number of prepositions and all that. But today when I am sharing with you, so I have also retained, I have recollected very much useful informations related to pronoun, this prepositions. Okay. Now made of. I am giving you examples of made of. The book is made of pages. Be attentive. The book is made of pages. Now the condition is unchanged. Pages are there. You have prepared a book. So means pages are already there. Situation, the product, the condition, that is remain unchanged. So it means here you have to use made of. Book is made of pages, not made from. Made of pages. This house is made of bricks. Unchanged. Bricks are already there. Nothing is changed. This house is made of. We can't say made from. Now, where you have to use made from? When the condition is changed. Condition has completely changed. For example, the butter is made from milk. Now here milk is totally changed to butter form. The condition is totally changed. Got it? The paper is made of wood. See here, the paper is made from wood. I should not use made of. Made from wood. Wood is different, paper is different. Their condition, the situation is totally changed. Product is changed. Wood, paper. So there here you can say the paper is made from wood, not made of wood. So I think this is the very simplest way I have shared with you. Number of things I have shared with you. Okay, number prepositions, their types, the rules. In a very simple way, I tried my level best. Although it is very much difficult to learn all the preposition for you also, for me also to mug up all these things again. But I have revised all these things. I have practiced. That's why I am in a position to share with you. Otherwise, it is very much difficult. This part of speech is really difficult to understand. Preposition. That's why I have taken up this part of speech at the last. Okay. So this parts of speech is over now. All the 8 parts of speech I have covered. Got it? Next time I am going to start some new topics. Number of topics are there. It's an ocean. Okay. So for that, till this time, I hope that this will be very much informative for you. Okay, that's why I'm little bit late also to post this video. Fine, but take much advantage, much benefits of learning preposition. Then only you will be capable enough. I'm telling you, you will become very much confident. If you are confident, naturally your fluency will come up. You will speak good English. Okay. So again, I am repeating my particular line: speak English, read English, think English. Okay. So take care. Happy Sunday. Good night.